Ladies and gentlemen, time. It's all relative, right? These days, video games are getting very expensive. Wouldn't it be great if you could buy a video game and essentially just play it forever? I think that might actually be a possibility. In today's video, I'm going to show you some amazing Nintendo Switch games that in theory, you could play forever. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. There's nothing better than finding a great game that you just want to play forever, except if you could, in theory, play that game forever. So today, I'm going to show you games that you can do just that. Before we get started, if you could, hit a like and subscribe. It would truly mean the world to me. We're getting very close to 9K subscribers. I just want to say thank you so much, and let's go ahead and get right into this video. So the first game we're talking about today is Super Mario Maker 2. This game is exactly what it sounds like. You get to make your own version of a Super Mario game or course or level or whatever your heart desires to call it. So not only is this a game that you could essentially play forever because you get to create your own courses, you also get to play other people's courses, and this game actually has a story mode as well. I think that's often overshadowed because you can essentially play this game forever and there's a bunch of crazy courses. But yeah, there is a story mode as well. Recently they announced that the Wii U and the 3DS online function is gone, and with that, all the original online Super Mario Maker courses are gone. So I thought this is a great time to highlight this game because some of the courses people have created here are almost impossible to wrap your head around. So if you're a fan of Mario and you want to play something forever, then look no further. With the news that Hades 2 is technically here, at least for PC users right now, I think this is the perfect time to jump into Hades. Whenever you think of a game on the Switch that you can in fact play forever, this is the first game that comes to mind. And for great reason. This game rewards you for playing it over and over again, and in doing so is really the only way that you're going to get good at it, understand it, and expand everything. Guess what? In this game, you're going to die. That's how the game is designed, but that's not a bad thing. You die and you start over, but when you start over, you have a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more skills and understanding of how to defeat the enemies. The next playthrough, you get a little bit further and a little bit further, and then you start to develop your own play style. Even though Hades 2 is out for PC and should be coming to consoles, I guess, relatively soon, that doesn't take away anything from this one. Even when Hades 2 is fully out, this is a game you should still jump into. It's a 10 out of 10 game. It's a game that you could play forever, and you should definitely add this to your Nintendo Switch library. So the next game is not only a game that you could play forever, it feels like it's been out forever. I mean, it's been out multiple generations of consoles, and I'm talking about Minecraft. This is another game that you can in fact play forever, and it all depends on what you feel like doing. Like, this game is whatever you think it is. Depending on how you want to play, well, that's what it is. If you feel a certain way on a different day, well then, it forms to that. Will you survive the night, or will you create a work of art? Build anything that you can imagine, uncover mysteries, and face thrilling foes in an infinite world that's unique every playthrough. In my opinion, Minecraft probably has the biggest gaming community in the world, and it's so impressive to see how far it's came. And the only reason it has got as big as it has is because they've encouraged you to play it your own way. I was super late to the party. I did not play Minecraft until last year, and the very first thing that I noticed was the music. You could just put Minecraft on, listen to the music, and sit back and relax, and that's another way that you can play this. This game truly fits a Nintendo Switch so well, and I feel like it's a game we're going to be talking about for at least the next 10 or 20 years easy. So the next game we're talking about today is The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And while the story of this game will take you anywhere from 60 to 80 hours or something like that, that in itself feels like forever, but then there's so many side quests and things to explore. But Tears of the Kingdom takes it a step further. They gave you the tools to manipulate the world and almost break the game. They truly did change the way that we look at video games. And when we look back at this game in the future, I think we will understand more how groundbreaking this is, because it truly does change the way your brain perceives video games. There's so many compilations online of people playing this game in ways that you never could imagine, and I'm seeing people's playtime already break 1,000 hours. For the longest time, we thought Breath of the Wild was a game that you could play forever. And essentially you can, but it has nothing on Tears of the Kingdom. The next game that you can play forever that we're talking about today is called Don't Starve Together. Enter a strange and unexplored world full of strange creatures, dangers, and surprises. Gather resources to craft items and structures that match your survival style. Play your way as you unravel the mysteries of this strange land. Cooperate with your friends in a private game, or take your chances with strangers online. Work with other players to survive the harsh environments, or strike out on your own. Do whatever it takes, but most importantly, don't starve. So the whole concept of this video is games that you can play forever, right? So how long can you play Don't Starve together? Well, essentially, you can play this game as long as you can survive. So once you start running out of resources, you won't survive anymore. So this is one of the games on this list that really challenge you to play it for as long as you possibly can. And if you get a chance to play this game forever, then it turns out you're a legend. So what about a game that you can play forever that's free? And I'm not talking about Fortnite or Rocket League, even though those are some honorable mentions. The game that I'm talking about is Warframe. Choose your Warframe. With more than 30 Warframes, each fully customizable with their own unique abilities, you can create the perfect Warframe for you. You will assemble your arsenal, katanas, crossbows, flamethrowers, expand your arsenal with more than 300 diverse weapons, then modify each one to match your playstyle. You will experience fast-paced combat, slice and dice through hordes of enemies, or go in guns blazing, or sneak your way in. The choice is yours. In this game you will explore open worlds, and discover, fight, and fly in massive open landscapes within Warframe. What about some fluid parkour movement? Seamlessly leap, slide, and glide through capital ships and underground compounds with a robust movement system. In the far future world of Warframe, grotesque clones and capitalist machines dominate our solar system. Fight back against greed and corruption as you explore and defend 18 unique worlds. So why not jump into a game that you can essentially play forever and play for free? So another quintessential game that you can play forever that's on the Nintendo Switch is Dead Cells. Explore a vast, ever-changing island filled with secrets, branching paths and challenging foes, silky smooth controls, fast-paced combat, and an undeniably enjoyable game. Make each run more addictive than the next as you progressively unlock permanent upgrades. Multiple difficulty modifiers will help you find the challenge that's right for you. They add free updates every 2 to 3 months to keep the game fresh. Dead Cells is an action-adventure game where you explore an island and finish the game in one run without dying. Each run is different as the island changes each time you die. But don't worry, every time you die you'll gain resources and unlock permanent upgrades. On top of that, the more you explore, the more you'll learn about the lore and story of the island, and how it came to be contaminated by the plague that curses it. This is a game that rewards you for playing it over and over, and essentially, you kinda have to. There's over 130 different combinations, and you need to find out which one works best for you. There's a rich world to explore here, whether it's grimy corridors or medieval prisons. With so much to discover, you'll find it hard to stop yourself from saying the sacred phrase, just one more run. Ladies and gentlemen, these were some amazing Switch games that you could essentially play forever. Down below, let me know your favorite Switch game that you like to play forever. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. And you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.